Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths, narcissists that are involved in your life are quite delusional about their own self-importance, right? They believe they're more important than they actually are. And the thing is you may have been hurt, you may have been betrayed, you may have shed some tears, you may have been upset, right? For a period of time. But naturally, a chosen one and an empath ascends to the challenge. They rise to the challenge. They rise above it. The challenge they're facing of the betrayal, the challenge they're facing of the hurt and the pain and the struggle and the strain, you know, they rise above it. You know, like the narcissist might knock you down, but you get up again, sort of thing. You know, you get up again. And this you getting up again and actually healing and getting over them, eventually getting over them. They absolutely detest this. They hate this because of their own self-importance. They believe they're so important. They believe that you should stay stuck, that you should never heal, that you should stay hurt and betrayed and upset, not being able to get out of bed in the morning. This is what they want for you. This is where they want your life to be heading. And you've proved them wrong. You know, you might not be where you exactly want to be yet, but you've made progress. And that's all that matters. You've made some progress, right? You know, you've made some progress from where you was at. Because, you know, if you was involved in a romantic relationship with a narcissist involved in your life, and they discarded you or reverse discarded you, you know, you can be really hurt. You know, it can really hurt your heart. You know, it really scars your heart. Or even if this was a family member, or a friend, or a colleague, or associate, the same, they can still wound your heart, you know. But eventually, the chosen one in the empath starts to heal. And when a chosen one and an empath goes on the healing journey, brighter things happen. It's better days. Better days are ahead. And they literally, the chosen one and the empath, you overcome the hurt and the pain and the betrayal, and you awaken to the fact that this creature is a parasite. This creature is from the negative forces, from the enemy. This creature's something else. You know, you awaken to that, and that is part of your closure. You know, awakening to the fact that they are evil kind of enables your closure, kind of enables you to get over it. Because in the beginning days, say, when you were first hurt or betrayed, you know, you thought this was your romantic partner, or you thought this was a real friend, or you thought this was a true family member, or you thought this was a fellow colleague or associate at work. You know, you trusted them. And it was because you had such high expectations of who they were, which is why you hurt so much. But once you come to the understanding that this parasite, this demon, this negative ball of energy, right, is nothing, right? They're evil. Once you come to that understanding that these lot are cut from a different cloth to who you're cut from, right? And you understand that they're fundamentally evil, this really brings you closure, because then you start to assess the situation. You're like, right, okay, they must have done this to other people, right? This is what makes them tick. This is what they enjoy. They enjoy hurting people. And it really helps you on your healing journey. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But they keep watch on you. Narcissists that are involved in your life will always keep watch on the former target, on the former supply, because they want to witness you hurt. They want to witness you stuck. They want to witness you not getting over them. So they make sure they keep close tabs on you. And many of you have affiliation through friends or family members or something, some affiliation that has a connection to do with a narcissist, right? Maybe even the flying monkeys. And that's a no-go, really. You know, you can't really communicate with people that have affiliation with them, I don't believe. But maybe for some reason you have to keep these relationships open and you can't close them off for whatever reason is to you. Then just be careful about how you converse with these individuals, because you know it's a loop. You know, anything you share with them is gonna feed back to the narcissist that was involved in your life. And they love keeping tabs on you. They love keeping tabs on you. And in the age of social media, they have an even easier way of spying on you. But that winds them up, you know. Them spying on you is like it's a catch-22 for them, because as much as they obsess and they love stalking and spying on their former target, it upsets them, because naturally you're healing. So you might, I don't know, you might post a picture at the beach one day, or you might post a picture, I don't know, doing something that you like to do in life, right? And it upsets them and it hurts them, because they can see and witness that you are healing and you're not stuck, right? Another thing is even not posting. If you haven't posted at all, that can also confuse them, because they don't have a way to see into your world because you're not posting anything, right? And that baffles them, right? Because they might think that you're still hurt and stuff, but still it irritates them, because they do find themselves going on to these platforms day in, day out, right? Searching for you and then finding nothing, right? So that's why some in the narcissistic community, you'll hear some people say, you know what, don't post anything online, right? Don't post anything at all, because that winds them up. And it's quite true, it can wind them up. But the same is going said for if you do post something, that's going to wind them up as well, because they're going to know you're healing. So be proud of where you're at. Be proud of where you've come to, right? You've been through the trenches, man. You've been through the hurt and the pain. You deserve to enjoy life. You deserve to have a good life, right? And you deserve not to have this narcissist keeping weighing you down, right? They do detest it though. They absolutely detest you healing and getting over them. And some of you have even gone into new relationships now. Maybe you're in a new romantic relationship, or maybe you're hanging around new friends, or whatever the case may be. You've moved on, right? And that absolutely irritates them and wounds them, because they're witnessing you moving on with your life, right? But even if you haven't moved on with your life, and even if you haven't moved on with someone else in your life, you have moved on. Don't doubt that. This still irritates them, because they know that you're being careful. You're not just rushing out there going with anyone. You're not desperate. You're not desperate just rushing in a new relationship with someone, right? And I'm not saying those that have gone into a relationship are desperate. I'm just saying this is how the narcissist will analyze it, right? If you take your time, you're careful about who you're going with, stuff like that, right? They'll know that you're being like that. They'll know that you're being meticulous in your strategy of actually being involved with someone else in your life, right? But for those of you who have moved on, that's great and wonderful. And I hope those relationships work out for the best for you. And I hope you've used your discernment and ability to judge well and assess these new individuals in your life and make sure they're not no parasites as well, right? Always keep your vision switched on, right? Don't fall back to sleep. Just because you met someone new, that doesn't mean you fall asleep to what happened to you before, right? Don't fall asleep to what happened to you before, because you don't want this new person to be a parasite either, or turn out to be a parasite. So if you see anything untowards from them, then cut them off immediately. But just know that you getting on with your life and healing and bettering yourself is really destroying the narcissist to their core, because they're not over you. They're not over you. Let's face it. Regardless if you were discarded, reverse discarded, right? Or you even cut them off because they become too toxic, they never get over the chosen one and the empath. They never get over it. Even the whole discard was a load of bullshit, right? It was a load of shit. It's a load of games. right? There's all games and stuff. Snaky moves and games, like pushing you away to make you come back stronger, and all these kind of weird games that they play. Or the reverse discard, making you feel like it's your fault, and then treating you so badly that you cut them off. Like, they're doing all this to have complete control over you, right? So, they're not serious. They're not serious about letting you go, and they never was. And now, most likely, well, certainly, they're with a new supply, and most likely this new supplies are dusty, and most likely this new supply is just as toxic as they are, and certainly so, this new supply is not on your level. And I made a video about that earlier, about how the new supply is not on your level and they downgrade. So you can check that out if you like to. But just understand that you're healing. The narcissist detests it. So continue on your journey, right? Continue on working hard. Continue on attending to those wounds. And, they can't stop where you're going. They can't stop you. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session myself, you can also find a link in the description box. Currently, I've got the secondary channel, the spiritual channel. Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting ZionMembership.com. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.